Has anyone ever felt like their pet was warning them about something? My dog Buster started sleeping directly across my bedroom doorway every single night. Not on his usual spot on my bed, but literally blocking the entrance like some kind of furry security guard. I'd step over him to pee, and he'd immediately move right back. I thought he was just being weird. See, I've had Buster since he was 8 weeks old. Rescued him after my divorce 3 years ago. He's been my constant companion through everything. Golden lab, 100 pounds of pure love. Never met a stranger he didn't want to befriend. The most aggressive thing he'd ever done was steal a sandwich off my counter. But suddenly he was guarding my door like some kind of trained security dog. I'd try pushing him toward his usual sleeping spot on my bed, and he'd just give me this look, like he was sorry but he wasn't budging, and walk right back to block the doorway. It broke my heart because I could tell he wanted to come sleep with me, but something was keeping him planted there. This went on for almost a month, and I started getting genuinely worried. Was he sick? Was I dying and he could sense it? I took him to the vet thinking maybe he was having some behavioral issue. The vet said he was perfectly healthy, just seemed alert and protective. I left that appointment feeling confused and embarrassed. My friends thought it was adorable when I told them, "Oh, Buster's becoming a guard dog in his old age." They'd laugh. But honestly, it was messing with my sleep and mental health. I felt guilty being annoyed at him because he's literally the best dog in the world, but I was getting maybe 4 hours of sleep a night. He'd whimper and pace if I tried to move him, and seeing him distressed made me feel terrible. I started having awful thoughts. What if something was wrong with me that I couldn't see? What if he was trying to tell me I was sick? I was Googling everything. Dog behavior changes. Dogs sensing illness. Why is my dog guarding my bedroom? I was driving myself crazy with worry about what he might know that I didn't. Then one night, around 2 a.m., I heard my front door quietly open downstairs. Not a slam, just the soft click of a door handle and gentle creak of hinges. My blood turned to ice because I knew I had locked that door before bed. I always check it twice because I live alone. My heart was beating so hard I thought I might pass out. I grabbed my phone with shaking hands and texted 911 instead of calling because I was terrified to make noise. I typed, "Someone broke into my house, I'm upstairs, please help," and hit send, then lay there frozen, listening to footsteps in my kitchen. Buster was instantly transformed. This gentle, goofy dog suddenly looked like a wolf. Hackles up, ears forward, completely silent, but ready to kill for me. In that moment, I realized this wasn't behavioral issues. This was my dog being a guardian, and he'd been trying to protect me for weeks. The cops arrived within minutes, though it felt like hours. When I got to the kitchen, they had my neighbor Dave in handcuffs. Dave, who I'd given a spare key to 6 months ago when I went on vacation. Dave, who always seemed so friendly and helpful. Dave, who'd been letting himself into my house multiple times a week while I slept. The officer showed me footage from my doorbell camera that I'd forgotten about. Video after video of Dave using my key, usually around midnight, just walking into my house like he owned it. The cop said this had been going on for over 2 months. Dave would come in, walk around, sit on my couch, go through my things, making himself at home while I was unconscious upstairs. I felt sick watching it. All those nights I'd slept peacefully, thinking I was safe, and this man had been in my space, touching my things. The violation was overwhelming. But then the officer pointed something out that made everything click. The first video of Dave breaking in was dated exactly 3 days before Buster started sleeping in my doorway. The crazy part? Buster's doorway blocking started exactly when Dave's break-ins began. My annoying dog was literally barricading me in for protection every night. Changed my locks that week, and Buster went back to sleeping on my bed. Best guard dog ever.